Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Susie from the blog girlgonegreen.com. I've been blogging for the last 10 years. I love blogging all about clean living, clean beauty. Today's video is all about what I would recommend for the top gifts for any woman who loves living out their natural lifestyle. So if you are into natural living, if you're a mama, if you want to make your life easier, if you want to hear about the best natural living gifts when it comes to just in the kitchen, beauty products, natural living in general, stay tuned. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe below. Also, leave me a comment about what you're going to be gifting this year when it comes to natural living. I would love to hear your guys' top picks when it comes to clean beauty, clean living, all of it, and what you have like on the top of your list for gifts this year in 2025. Okay, just to preface this gift guide, I have all my gift guides listed on the blog, so be sure to check those out. I think we have 16 gift guides now. Anything from travel to men's gift guide, kids gift guide, they're all having to do with natural living, great products. So make sure and check those out. I will leave links in the show notes below. And then also I'll have probably mostly coupon codes for all the products I recommend in the video. So if there's something that catches your eye, you're wanting to gift it maybe to yourself or to someone else, be sure to check out the show notes because I have links to everything in there and I probably almost have coupon codes to everything as well. So I want you to save some money if you can. Also, I wanted you to know that I truly do love all these products that I'm sharing with you. They have been favorites for many years and I have used them. They're very well loved. I don't recommend products unless I test them myself. So I wanted to share that before I get started. Okay, first up is Purity Organic Coffee. If you have not tried their coffee yet, you are just plain missing out because it is so good. I think I've been drinking it now for over 5 years, a long time. My husband and I are huge fans. We've done a whole blog review on the best organic coffees in, just in the world in general. And this one, by far, even my VA, my writer, all of us, we love Purity. Like that's our favorite after testing all of them. The flavor profile is also unmatched. It's so good compared to other organic brands that we've tried. It's also more than organic. It's really next level when it comes to the health benefits. It is not only organic, but it's also tested for mold and mycotoxin. It's third-party tested for any contaminants as well. So you can really feel good about drinking your Purity coffee when you drink it. It's like a health benefit, when you drink it. Like it's the healthiest cup of coffee you'll ever have. So I highly recommend this if you haven't tested it out. You really can't go wrong. They have the best decaf. If you're a decaf lover, highly recommend you check it out because I love decaf and I found a lot of times decafs can feel watered down or not very strong, but Purity's decaf is really unmatched. It's so good. So check it out. Again, like I said, I have a whole review on Purity on my blog, so you can check that out in the show notes as well. But don't miss out on Purity. Like this is such a great gift idea, hands down, because who doesn't love coffee? And then just being able to share the amazing health benefits from Purity coffee is also great. I wanted to point out too that if you haven't really, delved into the world of coffee, coffee is one of the most highly sprayed crops in the world. So you always want to make sure, one, at least you're drinking organic coffee, but two, really the mold and mycotoxin can be really high on coffee. So you want to make sure that you're drinking something that's been tested and really can vouch for its purity, no pun intended. So anyways, check out Purity. It's so good. Next up is the 360 slow cooker. Again, this is a very well-loved item I've had for years and years and years. It actually still looks so amazing, I think. It's heirloom quality, which means that this will be passed down to, my kids, my grandkids, because it just will last forever. Like it's such great quality. It's surgical stainless steel, top notch. If you haven't ever checked out 360 cookware, I highly recommend you check it out. I have a whole review on my blog, but they are the best stainless steel cookware that I found, the cleanest, really the best and well made. Like I said, it will last you forever. But what makes this really unique is that this is a slow cooker, but what's great about it is not only does it work on, a slow cooker, this comes with a little heating pad that you put it on for you to cook your food as a slow cooker, but also you can move it from the slow cooker, you can put it on top of the stove, and you can put it in the oven. So not only does this work for just a slow cooker, but you get so many other uses out of it, which I think is so awesome, because so many times you have a slow cooker, but then you can't use it for anything else, and it's just taking up more space in your pantry or your cabinets. But with this, you're able to use it for so many other things. So I feel like it really can replace like a Dutch oven or, you know, a large soup pot, so many different things in your kitchen. It's definitely an investment, but I think it's a worthy investment because you're able to place other things that maybe you wouldn't have been able to with just one, you know, big pot. I have a whole video actually I did on this slow cooker because I'm so obsessed with it. So I'll leave that in the show notes too if you want to check out that video. But another reason that I love it, besides the multi-use function, is that it doesn't like seep lead or cadmium like you would get from a ceramic slow cooker. So if you haven't, you know, checked out slow cookers and really researched them, most slow cookers are made with ceramic and they have lead contamination in them. And so that's why when I was really looking for a slow cooker and did the research, I found 360 because they're made with stainless steel, which is really unusual. Usually you don't find that. It's usually a ceramic, you know, insert, and you're not having to worry about the lead and the leaching and all that. So again, just one of the healthiest finds I found when it comes to a slow cooker, and then having that multi-use function just makes it even better. I love using that for all the meats and all the things. So if you're into slow cooking, which probably as a mom, if you're watching this, you are, because it saves a lot of time. You need this. It really is an investment, but it's a worthy investment. And it comes in, I believe, the 6-quart and the 4-quart. I have the largest one. I think this is 6-quart, yeah. And I would err on getting the bigger one, just if you want to do like any sort of meat or anything like that, just because it is going to be big enough to hold, you know, your roast or whatever you're cooking in there. Anyways, I wanted to mention the next gift idea that I think would be great for anyone, for a mama, is the Our Place Always Titanium Pan Pro. It's a mouthful. I've had these for a year now, over a year, and I cannot say enough good things about them. I have 2 larger ones and then this smaller one. So as you can tell, they're well loved. Not well loved in the fact that they still look so good, but well loved in the fact that we have a lot of these pans because we use them all the time. We use them pretty much at every single meal, and I'm not exaggerating, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. These pans are so good. What I love about them is there's no ceramic coating. There's no coating at all. So you don't have to worry about scratching something. This is titanium. And so it withstands anything. There's no scratching. There's nothing that's going to destroy this. It can withstand heat up to 1,000 degrees. And I even use metal on this. You can use metal. And it doesn't scratch. It doesn't scrape. It's just so awesome. Because most of the pans, I don't know if you've looked into cleaner alternatives for a pan when you're cooking, but most of them are coated with some sort of ceramic, so they scratch, and then you have to replace them every 6 months. And that's why I love this so much, is that you don't have to replace it. I've had these for over a year. They're going strong. They're going to last me a long time because they are so durable, and it's titanium, which is really durable overall. So can't recommend this enough. This is actually kind of a hex with the titanium that gives it almost like a nonstick finish, but it's not, there's no coating on it. There's no PFAS, nothing like that you have to worry about. It just naturally helps to prevent sticking. I still use a high heat oil, like we use ghee or tallow, but this overall just works so much better for cooking eggs, anything, heating things up, meat. We use it for everything. Like anything you would cook with, you can use this pan with. So again, cannot recommend them enough. I have a coupon code. Make sure and check it out. If you've been searching for like the perfect non-toxic pan and you still haven't found it, this is it. You won't have to spend more money every 6 months to get a new pan because yours scratches, because this one, no coating, no scratching. It's awesome. Okay, next up is the Loom Box, my red light therapy device. I love, love, love this. I use it literally every single day. It's been one of those things I can travel with. I actually have a red light panel that I use as well in the morning, but I love this because the Loom Box is great for travel and also for targeting specific areas. So if I want to target my thyroid, for instance, something that I do target, or if I have like an injury or my hip was kind of bothering me last year, I could target that. If one of my kids doesn't feel well, I'll just put that in front of my kids. It's just such a great option because, like I said, you can bring it with you anywhere. I've traveled with this so many places and I just take it with me, whether I'm in the car. Actually, in the airport, I used it before. And it's not like it was touching, the light wasn't touching anyone because I had it really on my chest. But it's just so awesome because you can just bring it with you and it's so portable. So I love red light for so many things. For the skin, it's amazing. For muscle recovery, the simple version I always tell people of red light is it basically helps to stimulate your cells to produce more ATP. So you have more energy and it just gives your skin that glow, really helps with scar healing. There's just so many uses to red light overall. And especially for me, someone who lives in the Northwest, I just need that extra light, especially during the winter time. I crave it. My body craves it. So I love using a red light. But this is such a great gift idea, especially if maybe you do just need a little bit more light in the winter time, or you feel like maybe those, winter blues come on. This is a great option as well. But like I said, really good if you're just wanting to stimulate energy, stimulate those cells, help with skin. It's really great for aging. There's been so many studies on red light, so check it out. But I do have a coupon code for this as well. Such a great Christmas idea, holiday gift. Okay, next up is one of my favorite gifts this year. I'm so excited to share this with you. It's Fontana's Advent calendar. So it's actually called their 12 Days of Clean Candles. So for 12 days, you would open up one of these pouches, and I'll open it up for you so you can see what it looks like. But you would open it up, and then you would take out the candle. Is this not like the cutest thing ever? And it has a wood wick, which all their candles come with a wood wick, which is so natural and great. If you really dive into wicks, this is such a great option. They do have a couple products now with 100% cotton non-coated wick that they've discovered, which is so cool because it's really hard to find cotton wicks that aren't coated. And so they do have that in some offerings, but mostly if you buy a candle from Fontana, it's going to be a wooden wick, which is so cool. It kind of crackles when you burn it. But with this advent calendar, you're going to get these little candles in every day, which is so fun. And there's going to be a new scent every day. So you get to try all of their winter cozy scents. So if you haven't checked out their, wintertime scents, you should definitely check them out because they're really, really good. You're going to get all of the different scents, and it'll say the scent right there. So I just think this is genius. I think this is such a good gift idea for someone who maybe doesn't or hasn't swapped out candles yet and they want to, because candles can be one of the most toxic things out there, from the synthetic fragrance that they give off to the wax that's burning. Usually it's paraffin wax, which we know is a fossil fuel, and you're burning that throughout your home. So many people can feel sick or get headaches and they don't even know why. And it often can just be related to burning a conventional synthetic candle. Fontana is next level with their candle production. I actually interviewed them on my podcast and they are just a cut above. They are Made Safe certified. I think this is a great gift idea. So fun for anyone who loves candles and loves natural living, or maybe someone who hasn't made the swap yet, but maybe they need to. And this would just be a fun idea and gift for them to kind of get them thinking about swapping out their candles. Okay, the next idea that I have that I think is such a great idea is a silk pillowcase. So I have mine right here. I love my silk pillowcase. My husband loves his. I got him hooked as well. I really can't recommend it enough if you want to just feel like you got the best night of sleep, but also it wasn't affecting your hair or your skincare. So silk pillowcases really help to not tug or create frictions, whether that's with your hair or with your skin. It's not creating as much friction. So you don't get those, a lot of times you wake up and you have like those creases on your face, or maybe your hair feels a little bit more frizzy. You're not going to get that because it doesn't create that friction like you would get from maybe like a cotton pillowcase. I love silk for that reason. I feel like my face, I could tell a huge difference when I traveled and I was using a cotton pillowcase and just looking a little more tired and worn out compared to when I was using my silk pillowcase at home. And I love it for my hair too because it just doesn't, like I said, create that friction or the frizz. I love a certain brand of the silk pillowcase. I will leave it in the show notes for you. It's so good. Next up is some shampoo and conditioner. I know this can be one of the hardest things for people to swap out when they're making the swap and switch from conventional shampoo and conditioners. I really, really like these ones because one, you can find them on Amazon, which is great. It's the Christina Moss Naturals, her shampoo and conditioner, but these have just been longtime faves for a long time, like years for me. They just work so well. They're super clean, super effective. I find a lot of shampoos now that, maybe claim that they're clean or natural. They actually still have fragrance in them. They have a lot of other things that I don't want in my shampoo. These ones are actually legit. They're natural, but they also work too. And they're a little bit more budget friendly for a natural shampoo. I find a lot of shampoos can be like 30 some dollars. These are around like $24 for, sometimes even cheaper. Sometimes I can find them on sale for $22.95, which I think is pretty good for a natural shampoo and for what you're getting. You're getting 8 ounces in these. A lot of shampoos, like I said, that I've looked at before, I mean, they can be super spendy when it comes to a clean shampoo. These ones, thumbs up, and I think it would just be a great gift idea for anyone who maybe hasn't made the swap, needs to swap out their shampoo and conditioner, maybe doesn't know where to start. These are just great for like normal, everyday hair. I would say even if you have curly hair, try these. They're not overly drying, but it does clean your hair, whereas I feel like sometimes there's shampoos that they still don't feel like they fully clean your hair. So these are great, really do give you that fresh, bouncy, I actually wash my hair feel compared to a lot of clean natural shampoos and conditioners. Great gift idea. This would also be a great stocking stuffer too if maybe you need a stocking stuffer idea. Okay, next up is the Osea Body Collection. I have loved this and used it for years and years. It's just one of those tried and true products that I always have on hand because it works so well. I love giving these as gifts because you really can't go wrong with giving somebody luxury body care products. I don't know anyone who would turn that down. Osea really makes a great body collection. They have a lotion. They also have a body butter that I've used as well before. And then their body oil. They all have algae in it, which is so good for firming the skin. It's antioxidant rich. Really, you can tell a difference just using this in the tone and texture of your skin after so many weeks. I love the smell. It's really refreshing. It's like a citrus smell that comes with all of their collection, the Undaria algae collection. But these are great for all come in glass, but they have also a body butter too that I've used that's really luxurious. If you know someone who has really dry skin, they might like that, but they do have a body lotion that's really great as well. Another tried and true favorite that I recommend nonstop. If you followed me for a minute, you know that I love this product. It's Alpen Beauty's Barrier Repair Cream. I really love this because it's an active cream, so meaning it actually has ingredients that are really helping fight signs of aging. It has peptides, ceramides, ghostberry, but it also is really nourishing and hydrating. I also like this because it's a budget-friendly moisturizer compared to so many moisturizers out there that can, you can spend $100, but this one actually is a lot more budget-friendly. With my coupon code, which is 20% off, you can get this under $50, which I think is really awesome for a really clean and effective cream for your face. I think a lot of times you can buy creams that are less, but they're not as effective or they don't have ingredients that are really active. So that's why I like Alpen Beauty, because not only is it budget friendly, but you're getting, an effective product that really does work. So check it out. This is my tried and true favorite. I recommend it all the time. If you're not using a moisturizer or heavier cream for your face, I highly recommend it, especially in winter, or if you're over 40 like me, because we need that moisture hydration. It really helps to fight signs of fine lines and aging and to keep your skin feeling plump and your makeup looking really smooth, which we all want, right? Okay, another favorite is Fit Glow Beauty's Lip Color Serums. I have on the color right now, Gospel. I cannot say enough good things about these. I've been a fan of these for years and years. And then I'm always trying products, so I almost forgot about them a year ago, and then I rediscovered, like, why haven't I not been using this? I love them so much. And one of the reasons why I kind of started using them again was I realized they didn't have microplastics in them, which if you do kind of a deep dive into lip products, you'll find a lot of them have microplastics, even clean versions. And I love that Fit Glow Beauty is microplastic free. It also is free from any artificial pigments or dyes. So you don't have to think about, am I consuming all these, extra colors and additives when I'm, eating and drinking, because they say even if you don't want to, you're, consuming a lot of that color, when you're applying lip products just by what you eat and drink. So love it for that. I also love that it comes in a ton of colors. It's really nourishing and hydrating. It doesn't feel like a goopy gloss where, you know, a lot of times you'll put something on and it just feels really thick, really goopy, like it's gonna get everywhere. Not at all. This is like so smooth, more of a serum texture, which I love. So nourishing. So cannot recommend these enough. They have a lot of skin loving ingredients to really help protect your lips as well. And then, like I said, they just come in a lot of pretty pigments and colors. It gives your lips a little bit of sheen, but nothing overwhelming. It's just a great natural look overall. So cannot recommend the Fit Glow lip color serums enough. Okay, I hope that list was helpful for you when thinking about what to get for the mama in your life. Maybe it's a young woman, I don't know. It could be for so many different people depending on who you're buying for, but I hope that list was helpful. These are truly products that I use all the time and love and can vouch for. So I hope you find it useful. Again, I have all of my gift guides all mapped out in my blog. So I'll leave a link in the show notes to those. You can find them and just shop to your heart's content. So many great deals, so many great products right now for the holidays and during just this gift giving season to check out. Also, I wanted to mention I do have my natural living guide, which is an over 65 plus page guide that outlines all my favorite natural non-toxic swaps for the home. I go into everything from water filtration to cookware to bedding to bathroom, like everything. I outline all the products that I use, all the things that I've researched and vetted for the last 15 years when I started going green and changing over to a natural lifestyle. I have them in there for you, all mapped out so easy. So if you feel overwhelmed when you're trying to look, you know, for products or having to research all the things or not knowing where to even search, that's why I created it, because I wanted you to eliminate the overwhelm, eliminate feeling lost and confused, and just have everything in one place. That's what I kept getting from people. Where can I find this product? What can I find? You know, where can I go to find that? And so I have it all in one place for you. And right now it's on sale for $27. I just wanted everyone to be able to get it and to have it as a resource. It's a great time to get it as well for the holidays because there are so many sales coming up and you can look for products and get them for a deal. So check out my natural living guide. I will leave a link to that in the show notes as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Leave me a comment to what you'll be gifting this season and what you love from the video. And let me know what future videos you would love to see as well. I would love to hear your feedback. Okay, until next time, have a good one.